Office Luthuli House in preparation for the upcoming elections. The former ANC Kwazulu Natal Secretary and Chair Senzo Mchunu will now assist with the building of the organization. The party is also holding a two-day workshop to prepare for the elections. Our political reporter Aldrin Sampear spoke to Senzo Mchunu and started by asking him what his new role entails.
Recruitment, the ANC must grow. We know it's a big organization, but you must still recruit, get new people coming in as members of the ANC in a much more organized way, including people who are professionals, people who are in other sectors, of course. That is one. But two, once people join the ANC, they must get cards that recognizes that they are members. We suggest that you need to look at the membership system that allows those who are joining to, within a reasonable time, get their cards so that it doesn't become an issue.
This, of course, has been a big issue. It's the issue around the gatekeeping as well. So you'll be looking at that as well, ensuring that this issue becomes a non-issue, especially now that the ANC wants to grow its member base and regain the lost ground.
Definitely, because not only has it caused tension and other related problems, but it also has contributed a lot in divisions within the organization when membership is manipulated and is controlled for other purposes other than recognizing that this one and that one are members. And therefore, we would have to go as a team in organizing, because we're a team, it's not just me, go to the process of looking at the weaknesses and how to strengthen, how to modernize, and so that we have a seamless kind of a membership system.
And just considering right now, how soon do you think the ANC would be able to implement that resolution on electronic membership application?
Well, it will depend on what we settle on in terms of the process. And what that process will entail. But what I know is that we have a situation wherein we have to convene our organizing team as soon as possible. I think within a week from now, like next week, that is where actual work will start, and we'll look at all these various aspects of our work and work with the SG in terms of the way forward.
I guess quite an issue for you as you take on this new role as well will be around research. And how do you make sure that you modernize the ANC and ensure that the ANC appeals also to the young electorate?
Well, basically, when it comes to research, it's something that will be done by elections. But we are working very close with the elections led by Mbalula. And of course, you need research. You need to work on the basis of facts as they are, so that when you carve your strategy, when you implement your strategy, you know exactly you're working on the basis of concrete information, fresh information, accurate information. And therefore, of course, working close with elections, we will be looking at that matter, but led by Mbalula on that matter.
Just a final one. You come from a province that went through a very volatile period. Of course, the PTT is there right now. What's your hopes for the province heading forward?
That the province will normalize, that each member of the ANC in KwaZulu Natal will rise and find it possible for each one of them to rise above the problems. You can't see it in problems ever and ever. And therefore, there are processes right now allowing people to heal, allowing people to reconcile, allowing people to unite. And we are appealing to all members of the ANC in KwaZulu Natal to really work hard to overcome the problems. Nothing must be pushed aside and taken for granted. Those problems must, each one of them, be dealt with in an open, democratic way, so that whatever concern, whatever reservation, whatever problem that has been there for some time gets resolved in an amicable, open and democratic and comradely kind of manner.
And also ensuring that this issue around political killings come to an end.
That's the only way, because if the ANC works very well and its government works very well, there will be no space for any opportunist especially the killers and the murderers. You remember that we come from that history between us and the IFP. It was because the murderers and so on were exploiting the tensions between the two. So if there are tensions within the organization itself, the same thing will happen. All sorts of opportunities will come in. But if we close ranks and ensure that we focus on our work, everybody will assist us and work with us, and we'll be able to isolate murderers and remove them from society.